Surah 4, Part 6. And do not be weak in the pursuit of people. If you are in pain, then they are in pain, as you are in pain, and you hope from Allah what they do not hope. And Allah was learned, wise. We have sent down to you the book in truth, that you may judge between people with what Allah has shown you, and do not be an opponent for the traitors. And ask Allah for forgiveness. Allah was a forgiver, merciful. And do not argue for those who betray themselves. Allah does not love him who was a betrayer, sinful. They conceal from people, but they do not conceal from Allah, and he is with them when they hatch what does not please of speech. And Allah was acquainted with what they do. Here you are, those who have argued for them in the dunya life, but who argues with Allah for them on the day of resurrection, or who is an agent over them? And he who does ill or wrongs himself, then asks Allah for forgiveness, finds Allah a forgiver, merciful. And he who earns sin, then he only earns it against himself, and Allah was learned, wise. And he who earns a fault or a sin, then throws it at an innocent, then he has burdened himself with defamation and an obvious sin. And had Allah's favour not been upon you and his mercy, a party of them would have planned to mislead you. But they do not mislead but themselves, and they do not harm you at all. And Allah has sent down upon you the book and the wisdom, and has taught you what you did not know, and Allah's favour upon you was great. There is no good in much of their confidential talk, except him who commands charity or kindness or peacemaking between people. And he who does that seeking Allah's pleasure, then he will give him a great wage. And he who opposes the messenger after what has become clear to him, the guidance, and follows other than the way of the believers, we turn him to what he has given up, and roast him in Jahannam, and evil was it as a destiny.